Hey guys, it's Travis here. Gonna be doing a review of the most recent full-length album from the Chicago emo band Your Arms Are My Cocoon. This was originally a one-man band, and this is pretty much still the case, but this time, instead of using computer drum loops, he's using a live drummer under the name Lobo. By the way, this band is currently literally doing a Midwest tour right now. Their next dates are in Salt Lake City, Minneapolis, and Milwaukee, after a few California dates. This album was mastered by Will Killingworth, who's an absolute emo legend. He was the original guitarist for Orchid, and he played on all their classic albums. And in the past decade, he's shifted more towards being in the studio to help hundreds and hundreds of new emo bands make their albums, like Teen Suicide, aka American Pleasure Club, Chat Pile, Foxtails, Terrifying Girls High School, Algae Bloom, Blind Girls, Viper the Rapper, or at least the former strange manager of Viper, and this one, Your Arms Are My Cocoon. I was a huge fan of their self-titled EP when it came out in 2020. They had a standalone style that nobody else was doing. Specifically, the idea of mixing synth-laden Midwest emo instrumentals with screamo vocals, all under an overarching lo-fi recording quality. This album as a whole is a very satisfying direction for the band. There's major improvements in songwriting, in terms of the recording quality. Before, the lo-fi production was certainly a selling point for the record's style, for how fitting it was. And it worked there, so it's a relief to hear that over time there's some increased focus on more coherent guitar tracks, drums, synths, vocals, considering how well written the tracks are here. First few tracks here showcase their brand of raw synth emo with harsh vocals, but again with noticeably upgraded production and songwriting. The track City on Fire, Closeness definitely employs a lot of Brave Little Abacus influence. You don't see that often. Then the song Runner Duck immediately stands out for its runtime of 10 minutes. It's a pretty progressive track regarding its selection of instruments. It begins with some indie folk, which has a banjo, which I didn't expect. And I'm not a huge fan of the instrument, the melodica, which the last few minutes of the song uses prominently. Or it could be an accordion, I don't know, but either way, it doesn't take anything away from the track. It's a very long, well-deserved, heavy guitar jam with various electronic ideas tossed into the mix. I'm curious whether they'll take this song format even further down the line with, some added breakdowns or something. Because at the core, it was a little monotonous, but definitely a well-made track. The track Through the Brighter Eyes of Hazel is a major standout track for its amazing guitars, synths. There was a math rock acoustic guitar section in the middle. There's intense drumming and really well thought out guitar work. The track Houston is a very layered track with mostly great keyboard arrangements and a crescendo style explosiveness. However, there was a very strange MIDI horn that was pretty hilarious for the wrong reasons. The title track, Death of a Rabbit, is a major highlight for Tyler Odom's extremely vulnerable vocals. It displays his wide vocal range with a lot of soft-spoken emo singing with a spine-chilling demeanor, along with some powerful and dreary parts, along with his usual screaming. And the album's closer, Husk, is putting his clean vocals on full display for 4 minutes during a solo acoustic emo track with nothing but him and an acoustic guitar. And overall, that track specifically is on par with some classic Red House Painters material for the melancholy and incredibly unique guitar tone. So I really hope to see what Tyler and this drummer Lobo have in store in the future. This is a decent 8 out of 10. Check it out.